Hi, this is Ken Kaplan from Kaplan Cycles. This is number 2 of the 4 Kawasaki F11 250s we're auctioning off this week from a local collector's stash. He had 4 of these that he's had since the 90s and decided he was going to let them go, so we purchased them and we're selling them as is. This is a 75 model F11, rated for 22 horsepower at the rear wheel. This particular one's going to need a light mechanical restoration. The engine is seized from sitting. We didn't try any mystery oil or anything like that to free it up. We just don't have the time. We've got about a 6-month backlog on restoration, so we're just selling this one as is. This one has 9,074 miles. No title or registration for it, but you will get a notarized bill of sale if you want a notarized bill of sale, or just a regular bill of sale, whatever you want. Now the good news, the frame is in perfectly straight condition. The wheels look to be serviceable. The gas tank, front and rear fenders are the original tank, front and rear fenders. They've been repainted. An amateur paint job, base coat, clear coat. The rear side cover's been painted. The front forks have a little patina on the chrome, but the headlight appears to be in good condition. The headlight mounts are straight. The tack and speedo are intact. Has original blinkers. I would say this bike has pretty much all the original parts on it, except for it's missing the turn signals, front and rear, and a cover for the toolbox, but everything else is there. Levers are serviceable, bars are serviceable, grips look to be in good condition, front wheel appears to be straight. It's the original DID front wheel that came from the factory. I don't see any issues with the wheel. It has the original factory DID sticker still on it. The rear wheel, check out the rear wheel, that still has the DID sticker. The original spokes, the zinc coating failed on it, so it has a rust preventative coating that somebody put on there. Frame appears to be in good condition. The bottom of the frame, dash pan is nice and straight. There's just one little ding in it. Frame's perfectly straight. Not a bike that was used off-road, obviously a street-ridden motorcycle to rack up 9,000 miles, which is pretty easy to do if you run these on the street. A lot of fun on the road. You can buy a piston and rings for this for probably $100 and a gasket kit. Rebuild the carb and you got yourself a nice enduro bike. Restored examples at Rice-A-Rama this past weekend at the show. We're selling for $6,000 to $8,000 for a nicely restored one. An original condition bike that's in good running order. It is in the $3,000 to $4,000 mark. This bike, we're gonna let the market determine what it's worth. It obviously has a seized motor. It's missing the key. It's gonna need a carb rebuild, the battery, and some other miscellaneous stuff, but it's a great starting point. We just restored a Kawasaki F11 350 and just the rear taillight lens. The parts that were missing added up to quite a bit of money, and this bike's got everything there. It's got the original foot pegs, brake lever, kickstarter, engine cases are nice. The cylinder and fins looks to be in good condition, as does the carburetor, and the airbox is intact. Side cover is nice. The original shocks are serviceable. Rim, rear brake, everything appears to be functional back there. The front brake works beautifully on the bike, so and the forks function. So, you know, it's a good starting point for a restoration. The shifter, come around this side here. Shifter's in good condition, doesn't look like it's ever been bent. Engine cases are good. Original exhaust looks good. This one has the chain guide on it, which is something that you'd get bent very easily off-road, and that's intact, never been dinged or dent. And there's your original factory DID sticker indicating this has been a street bike only. You ride this thing off-road in the sand and those things get blown off in no time. The transmission goes in and out of gear, so I have every reason to believe you may not even need a piston. You might be able to just dismantle it, clean it up, and reassemble it. But worst case scenario, piston rings and a top end job, maybe some crank bearings, and you got yourself a great enduro bike. So any questions about the bike, give us a call, 860-454-7024. Again, clutch works nice on this one. Front brake works good. The rear brake works perfectly. So I believe, you know, this sat in his collection he had 4 of these for over 20 years. He didn't ride them much. It might just be a engine seized from sitting problem. We just didn't have the time to mess with it, so we're selling it as is. Worst case scenario, pull the top end off, clean everything up, put this thing together, and hopefully you got yourself a good runner. We're selling it as is, so good luck with it. Good luck bidding on it, and God bless America.